You know, you talk about a team that's stayed in the hunt. The Pacers have as they're in the Eastern Conference, and how about well then?
Westbrook driving, dishing from the wing, single for three. Kanter right there to put it back. Morrow is checked in for Oklahoma City on the pick and roll. Kanter scores. Shooting a combined 6 of 17. Kanter and Ibaka combined 11 of 17. Kanter's been scoring, rebounding, shooting the free throws, and also defending. And here and one, we'll get a chance to see him at the line. Michael on his defense. Al Jefferson points. He and Hill have combined for 26. Hibbert with the block. Kanter with the recovery. The way that it did against Golden State. Back at the field house in Indianapolis tonight, the Thunder won the first quarter 30-20, but the Pacers have put them
left on the shot clock.
Westbrook returns it to Kanter on the pick and roll, and another and one for the Turkish international.
And credit
on Bradley. The Thunder in transition. The cutter is Robertson. Bradley got a piece of that, but there for the follow-up is Enes Kanter, just like Leslie was talking about.
For the Celtics, all in which they won. Here, a nice move again. Just spun right around Tyler Zeller. On the play was Enes Kanter.
Just so cat quick. You've talked about his footwork. He fouled out. Offensive rebound for Enes Kanter. Seen a lot of those lately. 50-50 ball here. Bradley and Waiters battling. Picked up by Kanter. Kaboom!
And that's a two-man effort. Ain't with me here. How about Kanter picking up the loose change and putting it in his pocket?
2-point lead for the Thunder late first quarter. Atlanta and Memphis and Miami. Kanter with the offensive rebound, and he scores for the Thunder.
Well, that's what you want to see, the bigs.
The Thunder, he said they were more physical. They really guarded the ball well. Said it, and their second unit made ours make mistakes.
Shot Westbrook, rebounded by Kanter, who scores.
Well, Leslie talked about it at halftime just now. You're getting the bigs touches inside. You see Kanter scores.
Going to dump it off. Kanter's going to block Zeller and out of bounds.
Shooting a lot from the outside.
Yeah, Zeller was 6 of 6 in the first half here. Kanter runs by.
This is here to the basket. That's a tough finish with pressure from the 7-footer, Tyler Zeller.
6 in the quarter for Kanter. Going to kick back out. Waiters didn't like the shot from outside, and so the bigs stay with it. Adams and Kanter both right at the rim. Rebounds. Westbrook offline. Kanter blocked by Crowder, fouled by Crowder. 10 rebounds tonight at the offensive end. The way that the Thunder plays defense, they ask their big men to step up. Wearing a sleeve on that right wrist. The entry pass, he gathers, he scores.
He's just got great hands. Great hands and a great feel for the game. It's a great job of just this ball getting stripped several times. Somehow knows exactly where he's at. You know, Nancy Lieber talked about that kid's got great footwork. I think she's right. Threat from outside, as you can see, folks.
And as Kanter going inside and his foul.
You know, the huge loss of right away just to get him started as he.
Westbrook sets up Kanter to go one-on-one off the low block against Jang. Kanter with that soft touch with the defense closing equal to it.
And what I like best about that, BD, was his footwork.
Brooks said after practice yesterday, you know, he has really worked hard at his game, and so has McGarry. 3 Minnesota jerseys. So he gives it up to Kanter, who makes a sweet move inside to the backside and scores.
Now, credit Russell Westbrook.
A couple of tall trees. Gives it to Westbrook, steps inside, top of the key. Kanter's rebound, score. Timeout Minnesota as the Thunder. Morrow, such a quick trigger tonight, having trouble finding the range, but Kanter again an offensive rebound. This time he scores, and he's fouled.
Gathered together his feet. Watch this, folks. He goes up and gets this basketball against Justin Hamilton and then makes a nice little move.
Offensive rebound. Payne with nobody near him. Comes up short. He's shooting 2 out of 6. Kanter's got another rebound. His 12. Oh, what a finish! To what he started. You want to talk about the Turks as fearless warriors? I think there's some of that in Enes's DNA. My goodness.
Adrian Payne will block this shot. Now, one in, he goes coast to coast, give it up on time, rolls to the basket, and he dunks that basketball.
Automatic foul against the defender. Kanter with the steal. Look at him bring it up the floor again. This time he's going to go coast to coast, and he's going to finish it.
Are you kidding me? Maybe that was zero instead of 34.
Rotation. Sometimes, though, he'll get outmatched athletically, and we've seen that tonight from time to time with Kanter working against him. And that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Now, the amount of energy and effort he put in that play. He had to battle down against Hamilton. Then Jang was waiting on him, and that was a tough finish.
Return pass on the pick and roll. Kanter gets deep, surrounded. Bracketed by two defenders, and he scores.
Well, he just muscled his way
into the first. Jang nonetheless 18 points, 14 rebounds. McGarry setting up Kanter, and that's a goaltending violation against Jang. Count the basket.
Well, right now, the wheels are coming off the bus for the Timberwolves as they have no answer.
Last 20 games, Conley, Gasol, and Randall, all three of their best players, as Kanter gets it to go, have all been down just a little bit, just enough where it makes it a little more difficult. Finds Kanter. Conley grabs jersey from behind. Westbrook on the charge. Inside pass to Kanter. And that's the third assist for Westbrook.
How about that find? He's falling down, lost his balance. Like a run as Kanter's going to get the and one from guess who?
Another great setup. Rebounds. Westbrook's jump shot misses. There's Zach Randolph, had to take it away. Kanter back up and in. Good work from Enes Kanter.
He is tough.
Kanter. Randolph trying to play him physical. The offensive potential for Enes Kanter.
The repertoire is fruitful. He's not going to lose these guys.
Kanter again, beautiful move across the lane, cuts it to 4.
On a nightly basis, so good in a low post. He's got the jump shot face up over Zach, and then squares up on Gasol, uses his quickness and goes jump hook to the middle of the lane. This guy's got all the shots.
His dribble alive. Kanter not expecting the pass. 3 to shoot. Kanter puts it in. And is Kanter no other option?
When in doubt,
trying to throw it ahead. Kanter gets it. Kanter finishes. Big man in stride on a beautiful feed from Westbrook. Started off the quarter well. Goes up, misses. Had the rebound and lost it. Fight underneath. Kanter again. And this time he's fouled. Got whacked in the back of the head. 3-team trade back in February. Thunder gave up Reggie Jackson, Kendrick Perkins. The fourth. Westbrook. Kanter. Fakes, drives, inside, and a foul. The big guy putting it on the floor. Beautiful drive and finish. 6'11", 245. Goes to the rim beautifully. It's 2-2. Morrow for 3. Short. Kanter tips it up and in. Boy, Kanter's a monster.
17 boards to go along with 24 points for Enes Kanter.
Glad to have you along. Thunder basketball on Fox Sports Oklahoma. Carl Landry back from a one-game suspension, checking Enes Kanter, and Kanter equal to the task on the baseline on the Thunder's first touch.
Well, that's what you want to see.
Kanter working on Thompson, backs him all the way down, and a foul. Over the past month, he's been averaging 21 points.
On that play by the Thunder. Being able to cover and close out on the shooters.
Oh, what a dump-off pass inside. Kanter didn't even have to move. Just had to get up on his tippy toes. Combined 2 out of 12. Caspi sees the Turkish international Kanter get to the corner and respond. Big man to big man.
Now, the question I have for you, partner, was that a set play?
Kanter's got the rebound, and he's hammered going back up with it. Good off here tonight.
Pass first point guard in the game, and Andre Miller, who's setting everyone up out there.
Top of the key, Kanter from Westbrook. Splash.
The pass first guard. Making the right pass.
Thunder is shooting 7 of 16 in the quarter. Adams will go back to the free throw line.
Basketball programs.
With a 44-36 lead. And when you're looking for your teammates like Westbrook is, and then off the offensive rebound, he's got a chance. And Kanter this time. Adams one offensive rebound, and then Kanter finishes off the second in the sequence. Odd man break for the Thunder. Westbrook wound up for the big finish, left it short, and then Kanter is fouled.
Loose ball. And get these two finest on defense. He's just got all up into
assists in the first quarter and only 5 since. Kanter inside. Collison had Jason Thompson tied up.
Conversations you're going to talk to the young fella about.
His
later.
4th turnover, 15th for the team. Kanter outside, knocks down the wing jumper.
I mean, he was falling to the baseline.
Derek Williams, 5 of 15. He had that one burst, but he's come back down to earth now. And inside, Westbrook finds Kanter. The Thunder has been efficient in the paint.
You know, he's come in and he's really just settled in.
It's a little side pick and roll action and another bucket for Kanter from Westbrook. Russell's got a double-double with 10 assists now to go along with his 27 points. Kanter, 25 points. In the lane, create some space for Morrow. No, again, this time it's Kanter. Hey, you go, no, I go.
Well, that time Kanter says, hey, this is my money and I want it now.
Making the first start of his NBA career here tonight. That's an awful lot to handle, asking him to cover not only Steven Adams, but Enes Kanter, who scores on the dart from Westbrook.
Yeah, right there, that's just, I'm going to call it a discount double check. He gave a discount as he made a move and double checked his feet and knocked it down. Wiggins.
Kanter asking for it. Kanter foul.
And threading the needle. Hey, we may be on to something, but I'm just loving this
$500 million. Pacing on the floor, always evaluating, always measuring. Waiters, no luck from the rim, but there's Kanter. Another second chance bucket for the Thunder.
In the bottom third of that draft in terms of projections.
Kanter with the offensive rebound.
Measuring that three, Kanter. Enes Kanter has turned for this moment into a one-man wrecking crew. Kanter has scored a half dozen points in a quick
at the right time. This is no different, just doing the dirty work. That's all, nothing fancy.
Another double-double for him here, too.
Overruns the rim off of 1 foot. How about that laser pass?
Oh, my goodness. That's just... I mean, that's almost the stuff of men amongst boys. What Musselman used to tell Flip was, I don't care whose fault it was. It's your mistake because you're the point guard. And spinning away from Bennett, gets it back. Man, he gets a bucket and another rebound in the bargain. Kanter has another 20-10 game. On Thunder Live and said, go Spurs, go. And as Kanter continues to rock it, he's having a fine second half. Kanter totaling 22.
Very effective. Yeah, you see DJ Austin, and how about that move right there?
That's just, Kanter. Man, I'm telling you what, that's beyond nasty. That is like the Turks looting and pillaging and savaging on the attack back in the Middle Ages.
Oh yeah, just a shot fake, and then took the contact and finished with the reverse layup. We're talking about 6'10" there, folks. This kid just keeps showing us something new every week. Number 34 in blue. United, this Chesapeake Energy Arena crowd. Kanter will get an open look
on the pick and pop. Very effective combination, pick and roll, pick and pop. Westbrook and Kanter have established good chemistry.
Play there, same result by Enes Kanter on the two-man game.
Great screen inside, he was wide open.
That time the Heat were not only lazy, but
that was ball. Kanter comes up with it and scores, and that is a signature piece of Thunder basketball by the big man.
You can't teach this. You got to both your bigs stand in the paint doing the dirty work.
Adams' offensive rebounding. Kanter, more than half his rebounds have been off the offensive glass in 4 straight double-doubles, and he's got 8 quick points.
Hand in his face still.
Kanter racing, scoring, foul.
Now what I like about it, he didn't settle for the outside shot and was still able to finish.
Talk about Adams having 25 offensive rebounds.
Same team, that's not that often.
Kanter, oh, what a great play. McGarry plays the dummy. The pass goes right through his hands to Kanter, but the defense picks up McGarry, and Kanter's wide open. Gets deep. Whiteside tried to block it, but see him doing that, he overplayed it, left Kanter wide open.
Well, you got a shot blocker coming over to block the shot.
Kanter goes to work all Walker and scores on the hook.
That's a tough shot. That time he was pushed, held, grabbed, you name it. At the end, was trying to block this. So if he doesn't have enough elevation on that shot, it gets blocked.
Westbrook at the three-point line. Kanter! Score it!
Now, is that a shot, an assist for Russ, or is that a tip-in?
Picks up Dragic on the switch. Westbrook and Singler team up on the steal, 2-on-1. Kanter rumbling to the basket. Westbrook with his 11th assist. Kanter has 21 points to go along with 9 rebounds. Well, in what is now a 5-point game. Kanter rocking back and he scores. Boy, how about that? Kanter One of his toughest shots of the night helps him Beasley almost. Morrow fires the dart to Kanter, who gets up and under, and he's fouled. Kanter, since he came to Oklahoma City, has just done some really special things. Cellular, hello better. Ryan Davis left for Cage. Kanter spinning one way, then the next. Morrow by himself, alone on the wing. Kanter there to put him back.
Big time rebound by Enes Kanter.
Good job once again deflecting.
Waiters on the drive and kick.
Enes Kanter baseline. Team foul against the Trailblazers. Westbrook challenged aggressively by Lillard. Russell gets a step, sets up Kanter on the pick and pop. Backup point guard will probably not play either tonight. Kanter loping into the lane, and he scores, getting the shooter's roll.
Now, see, he sets you up for that. He's knocked down a couple.
Checked by McCollum. Drives, dishes. Kanter off one bounce, comes up short. Wins the loose ball, throws it up, and gets it to go down.
You know, he's got great hands. And
Kanter gets deep and over the outstretched swatting. Central Michigan University, who has done a nice job battling through back and ankle problems that have bothered him the last 4 years. Waiters, no.
off of the block.
Westbrook, no. Kanter, yes. Enes Kanter with 15 points. Challenging for that rebound off his missed free throw. She acquired from Denver with Aaron Aflalo at the trade deadline in February. How about Kanter back in March for Oklahoma City?
That's what Thunder need to get back. They need to get back, into transition. Speed the tempo up of this game. As you saw just now with Portland, it was very successful getting out on the fast breaks after a missed shot.
About to move by Kanter.
And that's what makes them so dangerous. And right now, the Trailblazers are hanging around. They were down by as many as 16 in the first half.
Kanter, top of the key, splash. Blazers back within single digits, but the bottom line is that the Thunder has got to get this one before they can even entertain thoughts of what they might do at Minnesota. And then San Antonio would have to beat finest performances in All-Star history. How about the up and under move? Kanter asking for the ball. Westbrook.
Well, I just poised because the Phoenix, anytime you're down 20 points, it's a nice little move inside. We talked about attacking the paint. Well, you get your first paint points of the night from a nice little assist.
Pace. The idea for Dallas is to get a lot of bodies in front of Westbrook, but he fires a
baseline seats right there.
Here he comes to pick up Kanter, who spins, lost the handle, got it back, and scores on the hook. Timeout, Dallas.
Oh, I tell you, that's just lightning fast.
It's like Kanter and Adams aren't just rebounders. Your Honor, Exhibit A.
Well, you know what I'm going to say? That's nasty. Come on. Looked like I thought he was going to throw a jump hook. He stopped and threw a hook flat-footed.
Kanter from the corner. He does have this range. Boom.
And if Tyson Chandler's not going to come out there, number 34's got to keep taking that shot.
Going to call Singler for a blocking foul. That'll be 2 on him.
They're getting everyone involved is something that he's been very big about in this second half of the season. How about that?
Showing a lot of trust in his bigs here in the first quarter. Left by himself, and he scores again. Kanter has matched his best scoring quarter with 15 points. Ball finds another pair of hands. Kanter gets it back and can't get it to fall, but then off the offensive rebound and score.
Well, he does a great job of taking up space.
Parsons just bear hugs Westbrook. Inside, Kanter fouled as he tried to put it back. AAA insurance, Dion Waiters outside. No, Kanter with the offensive rebound. He attacks and he scores. 4 each offense.
And he has such a soft touch. Didn't panic. He knew the shot blocker, Tyson Chandler, was in the area. Just very calmly. Absolutely. Made that nice little jump hook shot after a couple of little dazzling footwork.
Minutes 12 and 4 assists to turnovers. And McGarry will get the help for here on Kanter's deep bucket.
Well, you heard us say that, folks. That pocket pass, once again, his footprint in the paint. He passes to another guy in the paint.
Kanter gets another crack and he scores again.
Well, that time, he just muscled his way in front of Tyson Chandler on that play, wrestled him for the ball, and powered through the contact.
And since the All-Star break, Leslie, he has been in double digits by average here his last 7 games, and they're going to call Ellis for the blocking foul. Good decision outside. Morrow for 3 from Kanter. Boom! And now with the crossover, Kanter with the block. 7 seconds to shoot.
We've got to get a stop here.
Eight healthy players. Remember, that was the game where Perry Jones got hurt in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Thunder was perilously close to playing at the NBA minimum. Kanter gets inside and scores the rebound off that miss by Ross. Westbrook changing speeds, goes lefty, Kanter's there, and Kanter is there to put it back and score again.
Play, one of the toughest play to guard in basketball.
On the pick and pop, Kanter scores again. What he had going with the Utah Jazz before he was acquired at the trade deadline, he has continued here. That's 2 rounds left in it. Westbrook on the pick and roll, Kanter with the finish. Enes Kanter has himself a perfect first quarter.
Room to run a play here, which they've been very successful in the half court.
Robertson off the inbound pass from Kanter.
Well, I guess they didn't need 14 seconds. It was more like 3 seconds on that play. Along with Kyle Lowry.
As he was last year. Ibaka the jump stop, he's too strong. Kanter with the rebound. Kanter goes to the other side, and it's a double-digit scoring quarter for the Thunder's young center.
How important it is for Toronto as they've knocked down their 4th three-pointer in the quarter.
That'll be an and 1.
Well, how about the more conventional three-pointer by Enes Kanter for his 12th point of the night? As long as Kanter and Serge keep scoring down low.
Thunder with a 16-4 advantage in paint scoring. Valanciunas blown up by Kanter. We'll watch him put it on the deck. 4th man to touch the ball this possession is Robertson, and off the nice cut and the feed by Kanter, he scored. Actually about Scott Brooks and his insistence that 61 points too much for a defensive team.
He lost one of his shoes.
He's playing well out the left shoe right now. The back door open for Robertson. An alert play for Kanter, who's got 3 assists. Oh, what a pass. No look. Westbrook inside to Kanter.
He ties the ball game up, which is what the Thunder want to do, speed this basketball game up.
With Westbrook, Ibaka from 18 feet. Kanter, the offensive rebound, got raked across the face. Augustine wide open in the far corner for 3.
Mike Terpstra talked about it at halftime with Leslie McCaslin.
50 points in the paint to 40 for the Raptors. Underneath, Kanter scores on the bounce. Nice dime dropped by Westbrook. Game for the Thunder against Philadelphia. That game went overtime. Westbrook had 18 rebounds that night. Kanter very patient, fouled by Ross.
5 seconds remaining.
DeRozan into the corner, concedes. And the Thunder holds off a late Toronto rally to post a 4-point victory to start this run of 8 home games in 9 in the right way.
6'11", his sisters are like 6'5" and 6'6". As he misses the second. Kanter on the follow. And the Bulls struggling to keep OKC off that offensive glass. Oh, spin move. Adams too strong. Kanter. Mirotic may have gotten a piece of it. Kanter tries again, goes up and gets fouled. Good second and third effort. And then Kanter has 10 rebounds already here. Dunleavy picks up his 3rd. Kanter has a nice touch for a big man. Nails that one. Just his 2nd field goal, but it puts the Thunder up 3.
Well, you can see the relief.
10 points. Kanter fakes, now drives on Noah. Goes in and banks it in.
He did that easily. I remember now.
Here's that low post threat they have with Kanter. The spin move, reverse, he flips it in.
He's got quick feet.
And that was after they went 3 for 15 in the first half. Kanter slowly, methodically works his way against Gasol.
He's quick.
Assists.
He set it stand a little. Cantor on the missed free throw. With a guy open in the lane taking a three. Westbrook to the goal, flips it up, won't go. Cantor right there to follow. Now right now they just got away with an offensive foul. I thought that when Westbrook went down in there, he cleared his man out with the left hand.
Cantor, 16 points and a thunder high for him, 18 rebounds.
Of rebounds on Friday night.
And the 18 rebounds a season high, both with Utah and OKC. Good looking free throws, and this is the largest lead of the game.
Misread this game totally. This was really a great battle until we got down to about a minute and a half.
Catching the paint, Westbrook finds Cantor for an elbow jump shot.
Can't leave him that open. He can shoot that.
But he allowed Monte to just step into a shot with rhythm.
In the lane, it's a basket for Enes Kanter.
See the patience that time by the big fella, getting Chandler up. So I'm going to use the window pane and get me an automatic too.
I'm looking to pass to somebody else.
Underneath Cantor.
Nobody home on the weak side. Can't fall asleep like that.
Cavs started 8 of 12. They missed 5 straight shots since. 6 straight. Amare back up. Now the drought comes to an end. Waiters to Enes Kanter. Chance for a three-point play.
That's one you just can't allow him to get up. I know Charlie was a little late on the rotation, but that and one really hurts you in that situation.
Points. Parsons leads Dallas with 13. Pocket pass to Cantor. Cantor going to the cup, able to slide around Dirk and lay it in.
It's pretty crafty by the big fella that time.
On Friday. Now in the lane. Waiters loses the handle on it. Up ahead. Oh, Westbrook stole it. Rondo was trying to go to Monte. Now Enes Kanter. He's fouled.
That pass to Cantor was special. He had to throw it up over 3 Mavs so that Cantor could catch it in stride and try to flush it.
10-point Thunder lead. The flagrant one meant the free throws and the ball. Air ball shot. But Cantor is there for the putback.
Man, he just Lorenzo Charles that.
Dining room here at American Airlines Center knows I love chocolate icing.
You are an icing
I
aficionado.
like icing. Uh-oh, Enes Kanter roaming free inside, easy deuce.
Well, the reason he's free is that Tyson toughest shot to hit. Yeah, all alone.
Morrow missed a three. Cantor, rebound, tipped away from him. Then he picked it back up and was fouled. Now the Mavs have 5 in the quarter. Along the sideline, down he goes. Rondo saves it in. Jefferson has it. Up to Monte, and it is all over. Dallas 119, Oklahoma City 115.
The rookie out of Kansas, Kanter, challenged underneath the rim and saved, and he's fouled. What a play by Enes Kanter. My goodness, that'll get you going.
Of the bigs keeping that ball alive as Enes Kanter, well, he's always in the right place at the right time.
Rolling. Kelly bumping down to start next to Tariq Black. Kyle Singler, a 40% three-point shooter, 100% so far tonight.
He's been working on that shot.
Shooter's roll fails him. Los Angeles, though, shooting at a high percentage, 5 out of 8. Kanter gets deep. Would struggle to score 1 out of 4, but off a feed like that.
That's called Westbrook speed. He got the ball tipped and somehow was able to get it back himself. And what about that pass by Enes Kanter?
Thunder is +5 on the glass. Westbrook gets a screen from Kanter, who gets back the rebound off of Russell Smith, and he scores. Thunder shooting 10 out of 18. McGarry offline, but there is Kanter again. I mean, he never even really got control. He just swats it off the glass and home. That's how good he's been.
Well, when it's going right, and for him, it's going right. He just guided that ball up there, and now showing.
Oh, look at this! Foul by Kelly after a court length. Would you call that a rumble? Would you call that a lumber? I don't know.
Well,
Here in the first quarter. He's got 8 rebounds to go along with 11 points. Westbrook dishing it to Kanter, who windmills it home. The game by a collective 87. The Thunder has outboarded them 15-6 here in the first 10 minutes of the ball game. And there is Kanter again. Give him 9 rebounds to go along with a career-high tying 15 points. Playing with Johnson, Black, Clarkson, and Lynn. Johnson, thought he might have traveled, and Kanter couldn't get that ball away cleanly, and still Waiters taking Ryan Kelly to school. We get done with the final 60 seconds of the first half here in Oklahoma City. Nice run for the Thunder. Kanter making a nice run to the rim, set up by Westbrook. Kanter with 17 points and back into the starting lineup. They have combined Clarkson and Lynn for 38 points. Kanter draws the defense deep. Westbrook by himself. Kanter's got 4 helpers.
Get back now. He didn't make a play, but they're thinking now, all right, I can't focus too hard on the offensive glass because their bigs are starting their fast break.
Kanter extends and scores. He's got 19.
Anytime you can get a big that can help eat up some of the real estate.
Rebound, he has 15.
Well, I thought Russell Westbrook did a good job of faking at him on that play, forcing him to take a dribble.
And once again, they run that, I call it the dummy play, where you got McGarry in the middle of the lane. You got Kanter on the far side.
I go to the playground. I'm not looking to try to do certain. I just play. I just go with ball. And right now, he's just balling.
I would say Westbrook and Kanter are as well.
That's a tough finish, by the way. He caught that ball at the free throw line. As they have battled back and answered every run that the Thunder have thrown at them.
Well, you know, they push the Thunder as Kanter gets deep and scores again. He's got 25 points.
Coming to their feet to salute the efforts of all the Thunder players,
who are now 41 and 30.
Double figure. Well, Scott Brooks is going to let his team play through it. 9-0 run here to start this quarter.
And that's the first basket, and it's Kanter outside, and that Westbrook. A little short, Kanter there to get it, and this is the difference he gives the Thunder team.
They're stretching the floor with that three-point shooting.
Enes Kanter into Len, curving his way, double, rebound Len, foul. Had before at his position.
Well, good hands, active feet. Incredibly, now you got 2 young centers, 21 and 22, I believe, between the 2 of them. There's such a flurry of trades. If Goran Dragic and Reggie Jackson of the Oklahoma City don't open their mouth and talk
the line for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He has been averaging in his 3 games.
An identity type guy, great locker room guy. If you couldn't,
Oklahoma City has won 4 of 5 over this team going back to last year. Kanter with some nice outside shooting. And picked up by Westbrook. He's only got a couple seconds with which to work to close out the triple. He's short. And he was hit as he fired. He'll go to the line and take 3 free throws.
okay, look at this. The Thunder be down by 5.
Their first lead tonight, Westbrook to Kanter, who spins on Len and finds 2. What a move by Enes Kanter.
Enes Kanter
fights for the ball, drives into Len, corkscrews inside, keeps it alive, and finds another 2 on the doorstep, and Kevin Durant loves it. 2 tonight, 3-0 without the injured Durant. Kanter to Westbrook, got it, and fouled on the play.
I like this. They're running the offense through Kanter. Why not? Why not?
18.
And look at Steven Adams. Second half, I think he's figured it out.
Bledsoe the drive. Kanter the block. Shot clock at 14. Enough time to get a shot off, right?
They do.
Point 3. Which is good.
Second start of his career at 2 guard, and Chandler at 3. The Nuggets trying to find a different way to make it happen. Kanter last night in his Thunder debut recorded the 15th double-double last night, and significantly Al Jefferson. 16 games, that's just before the break against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Kanter on the pick and roll. Absorbs contact and score.
Well, he said he's only knows 4 plays. So far, I've only seen 1.
2 rebounds and dominant victory over Dallas. Kanter cleans it up and scores.
And that's what he does so well. In the absence of Steven Adams, not only is he being Enes Kanter on that play.
Nick Collison follows his own shot, sets up Kanter. Wow!
Second effort. You talk about energy.
Westbrook set up by Ibaka, and then Collison, or rather Kanter, deep. And a power move to finish. Kanter has a dozen.
And just a nice little down screen by...
He has found the sledding a little tougher. That's his first bucket. Kanter loses everybody. And Enes Kanter has 14 points. Finds Kanter on a dead run. You could hear Gallinari slap Kanter's arm.
Early in this game.
Kanter shoots the free throw awfully well for a big man. A lot of bodies moving. Ball finding those moving bodies. Kanter finding the glass and then the cord.
Adams is getting extended minutes and has played well.
Steps into that and Kanter scores. And it's Kanter, 2 games with Oklahoma City, 2 double-doubles. 20 and 12 tonight, points and rebounds.